Iraqi army soldiers are clashing with fighters from the Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant in a village west of Baghdad. But the militants have extended their control along the borders with Syria and Jordan, advancing their goal of winning enough territory to form an Islamic state. Senior analyst Kenneth Pollack.
This is civil war. We are not on the brink of civil war. We are not headed towards civil war. This is what civil war looks like.
In Mosul, the jihadists appear to be consolidating control, handing out copies of the Quran or directing traffic. The insurgents have already captured much of western and northern Iraq. Iraqi analyst Ahmed Ali.
These are indications of the possible collapse of the Iraqi state in those parts of the country, and it is very reminiscent of 2004 when the Iraq government did not have control of large swaths of the country.
The U.S. military is moving a range of assets into the region to help Iraqi security forces counter ISIL. Dozens of reconnaissance flights are being conducted daily. The first of several hundred advisors are arriving in Iraq to assess the situation. Some analysts say U.S. air power will be needed to stop the jihadis. Former envoy Paul Bremer.
No country can tolerate the occupation of its capital by these terrorists, and in particular, the threat that they might then continue further south to the holy cities.
Vowing to protect those holy sites, thousands of heavily armed fighters loyal to powerful Shiite cleric Muqtada al-Sadr paraded through Baghdad. Militia members say their aim is to defend the country.
This gathering is not a threat to anyone. It's a threat only to terrorism and those standing behind it.
And now there are reports of growing sectarian violence, including atrocities on both sides as ISIL tries to provoke a sectarian war. Analyst Michael O'Hanlon.
We have to assume that moderate individuals, secularist individuals, politically independent individuals are being targeted, assassinated, killed, their possessions being taken, the country essentially being dismantled in these sectors of the north and west.
If Iraq is to stay together, U.S. officials say the Shiite-led government must include minority Sunnis and Kurds. Ahmed Ali.
What is likely to take place is a federalism arrangement in which predominantly Iraqi Sunni areas will enjoy autonomy, and the same thing for the predominantly Iraqi Kurdish areas.
The alternative to a political solution, experts say, is a lengthy, very bloody civil war. Meredith Buel, VOA News, Washington.